Hello everyone, this is Wayne from the marketing department. With the efforts of our colleagues, the version 3.4.0, the new version of the UC system has been launched. Today, my colleagues Rebecca, Tim Jun, Du-Men, and I will give you a brief introduction about the new version and its features. The version 3.4.0 has been updated and improved a lot in many aspects based on the version 2.5.x, including the update of the Asterisk version, the launch of the notification system, the autumn provision of the mainstream IP phones, and a number of new PJ-SIP functions. What's more, there are also some anticipated modifications, such as the additions of the hot standby, the brand new privilege management system, the LDAP service, the auto-clip route, and the update of the cloud management. Here we will introduce all of them one by one. The first one to introduce is about the version 16 of the Asterisk. There have been many users paying close attention to our Asterisk version since the webinars before. Now, we are glad to tell you that the updated Asterisk brings more powerful functions and more various features. PJ-SIP is a popular multimedia communication library implementing standard-based protocol. The new version of UC system can support PJ-SIP thoroughly. New functions like CP fork and batch generating of PJ-SIP extensions are supported now. Many previous functions are also compatible with PJ-SIP, such as TLS support, NAT support, video conferencing support, instant messaging support, and WebRTC support. In addition, the option of remote registration, IP restriction, user agent, and the function of monitor have been added into PJ-SIP. And firstly, let me introduce SIP forking briefly. SIP forking feature allows multiple endpoint registered to the same extension number. As a result, you won't need to worry about missing any calls whether you are away or working at home. And then our colleague from the technical support department will show the function to you.
Okay, next I will show the function to you. In the UC series system, there are already 10 extensions. And to show the batch generation of PJ-SIP extension function, we delete them and apply. Remember to apply your changes. First, click the button of Add Bug. Now, only SIP extension can be batch generated. Fill in the start extension and create number in turn. Create number is the number of extensions that you want to generate. Select the generating way of registration password and the user password. Registration password is used for the registration of extensions, and the use password is for the web login of extension users. To make it easy, we choose the prefix add extension. Concurrent registration refers to the maximum concurrent registration of extensions. The default value is 1 and the maximum is 5. Select the default promote language. UC can support 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 promote languages. Save. Other parameters can be configured as needed. And let me show you the added two parameters: remote registration. This function allows remote extension registration. To ensure the security of your system, it is suggested that this opinion be disabled if there is no need. And the other one is IP restriction. This opinion is used for IP access control. Check this opinion to enhance the VoIP security. Once enabled, only the IP address or IP session that matches the settings will be able to register this extension number. The input format should be IP address / subnet mask. Now we are registering the 101 extension with two source funds. You can see the registration is done. Check in the background, and we can find that the two source funds have been registered together. And next, let's show the function of instant message to you. First, we register the 102 extension on link phone. And then we send message to 101. We can see the message has been delivered instantly. And we reply this instant message successfully. To show you the monitor feature, we will make some change in the 101 extension settings and 102 extensions. First, let the 101 allow being monitored. Next, to show you the monitor feature, we will make some change in 101 extension and 102 extension. Firstly, we make the 101 allow being monitored, and secondly, 102 monitor mode choose to listen. Remember to apply changes. And in next demonstration, we will use the 103 to log in WebRTC and call 101, and let the 102 monitor this call. After enabling WebRTC in 103, we log in WebRTC successfully. You can see this extension has been registered. And then we call 101. because we register 101 in two source phones. These two phones have ring together. Now we pick up the source phone. The function key of monitoring are the function keys of monitoring are asterisk 222, asterisk 223, asterisk 224. According to the three monitor mode. And remember to add the extension number. Now, the 101 extension is being monitored, so the sound is from the call. And let's end up hung up the call of 101. And now we can see the 102 is silent.
In the new version, we have added a function of auto-clip routing. Generally, incoming calls are routed to IVR, specific ring groups, queues, extensions, and so on. Autoclip can redirect calls to the original extension according to the stored records of outgoing call in autoclip route table. You may encounter situations at work when you use an internal extension to call a client or colleague and they don't answer the call in time. By the time he or she dials back, the IP traffic system directs him or her to the default inbound routing destination, such as IVR, making it difficult for callers who are not in touch to find you. Autoclip deals with this by ignoring the routing destination and directing the call to the extension of the original caller. This feature will retain many opportunities and possibilities for customers. Click-to-call feature can use a hyperlink which initiates two phone calls at the same time.
Now, we will show you the click-to-call feature. Just edit the IP address, the extension number, the phone number that you want to call, and open it in the browser. We can find that the 101 extension rings. Pick up the soft phones, and this call between the two users will build. Okay, this phone is ringing. Let's end up this.
We are proud to tell you that the new UC system has supported the auto provision of multiple IP phone models. Dozens of mainstream IP phone models can be easily scanned and configured in the function of auto provision module, and the list continues to grow. The privilege management system is also updated. The brand new privilege management system allows users to assign permissions to extensions as needed. As is shown, the privilege management can be done from the system module to the CDR and the records feature. The right graph is the operational interface of the extension. The new cloud management platform can be adapted to the new version of UC system. More information about new functions, like the remote rebooting, password resetting, and firmware online updating, can be checked in the previous instruction video or the user's manual. This is the interface of the cloud management platform. In order to improve users' experience and strengthen security management, event notification and event log module has been added in the new version. In this module, you can take the event you want to record and pop-up prompt, such as the user login result, administrator's password changed, outgoing call failure, extension registration failure, missed call, storage full, and etc. We aim to create a comfortable and safe telephone system for users. In the latest version of the UC system, we have optimized the functions and the interfaces of VPN. Now, the IPPBX of UC series can support OpenVPN, L2TP, N2N, and SSTP, ensuring the safety of communication. In the version 3.4.0 of the UC system, the function of fail to ban has been updated. Through monitoring the security log, fail to ban will shield some illegal operation according to the user's settings. When someone tries cracking the SIP, HTTP, SSH, AMI violently, fail to ban will block the attacker's IP with the firewall as long as the frequency of attacks achieves the preset. In the Altnet, some malicious attacks like the spiteful scanning and password cracking are avoidable, but fail to ban will ensure the safety of the system.
The function of fail to ban is aimed to shield some illegal operation, and now we will show you. First, we change the SIP terms into two, the max retry and then we fill in the wrong password. And fail to register twice. Check in the blacklist, and we can find the local IP. So, you can see fail to ban can block the attacker's IP with the firewall, and you can set the SIP, HTTP, SSH, AMI, or other protocols or account to protect them. And also, you can add the whitelist in this module.
The next function to talk about is the hot standby. The hot standby, featured with the combination of software and hardware, is a high fault-tolerant application program. This solution supports master-slave model, as is shown in the topological graph. It is based on two identical control boards installed with the same version of VoIP system, one of which is active and working as the master server, while the other is standing by. What's more, the configurations of two machines keep synchronizing. The standby server will take over automatically if the master server breaks down and crashes, in order to assure the continuous operation of the service. This function ensures the normal operation of the server, improves the applicability of the server, and avoids the single point of failure of the server. The fully functional hotel system meets most of the needs of hotel customers. Let us display this function. And we can see the overview information. And the check-in list includes room list, group list, booking list, and customer list. In configuration, we have minibar, billing rates, wake up, and so on. In report, you can download the billing report, core billing report, and the company report. The next function is also an anticipated one, the LDAP, used as the phone book in UC system. Through the newly added LDAP service, users are able to search the names, telephone numbers, emails, or other information of the phone books from the IP phone. The number of staff and clients is so huge that it is always a difficult task to remember all the contact information in a large company. However, by simply using the LDAP service, we can easily search the content of the phone book.
The newly added LDAP service, usually used as the phone book. We will show you this function later. In the IPPBX, there is a built-in LDAP server. The contents of the phone book note can be added or deleted. The extensions inside refers to the extensions created by IPPBX. These file extensions are the functions we batch generated just now. And then enter the LDAP settings, enable this server. After this, please enter your IP phone web interface. Choose the cloud phone book and fill in the LDAP settings. In this page, you can set the display title, the server address, the username, the search base, and other parameters. Remember to apply these changes. And now, we can enter the IP phone, the menu, enter the phone book, and the fifth is the LDAP. The first one is demo, which is created just now on the IP phone. In this phone book, we can find these extensions created by our UC IPPBX just now, and we can view the details of these extensions. Moreover, we can search some extensions by their name or number or email or other informations. And we can also send messages, add these extensions to contact or blacklist. By the way, we can dial the extensions directly in this module. So this function will bring you more convenience.
We also provide an extremely convenient tool for you, the AI text-to-speech. AI text-to-speech can change text into human-like voice in dozens of languages and language varieties. This simple tool is supposed to assist users in customizing the prompt voice for IVR, conferences, announcements, etc. Let us check the effect of the tool.
AI text-to-speech can change texts into human-like voice in dozens of languages and language varieties. This simple tool is supposed to assist users in customizing the prompt voice for IVR, conferences, announcements, etc.
Okay. About more functions, I greatly recommend you to upgrade the version and experience by yourself after the launch of the new version. Finally, I would like to introduce to you that the UC System and OpenVox series of products both support OEM/ODM solution. Here is the available operating system list. We use a current x86 architecture with no restrictions on the hardware, which allows it to customize the installation system and software freely. It is a good hardware carrier for system integrators and solution providers. As long as the system and software can work properly on a current computer, they can be installed on our hardware platform and perfectly compatible, whether they are based on the Windows, Linux, or Android system. With the help of our hardware platform, clients are able to shorten the product development cycle, enhance product competitiveness, and create the most cost-effective one-stop integrated communication solution. Years of customization, experience, and maturity will surely make customers satisfied. That's all. Thanks for watching.